Come, imposter, fight me. And I will kill you and harvest your heart. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to our Ark misadventures. And we are here on Valguero. I'm very excited because A, we're on Valguero, and B, what we're going to be doing today. So, we've got a little shop set up here, and we got a couple more things to throw down. So, I brought over an air conditioner and a generator because I really want to get some gigas. I've been talking about it. Okay, I can still access the corpse recovery if we need it. I'm hoping to not, but you know what? Accidents happen. But yes, I've really wanted to do some Giga stuff, and like I had made the mention of when I first showed off the Giga in the, it was the Wyvern video, right? I have been wanting to wait for a specific map to do some Giga stuff on, and Valguero was one of them. It was Valguero, Fjordur, and Ragnarok were the maps I really want to do some Giga stuff on. So we have two right now, and we're going to try and go through... Wait, did I? Okay, I did pick up Nightshade. I thought I left Nightshade over back on the center when we transferred. But we're going to try and find all three kinds of creatures that we're looking for. Both the Paleo Giga, the Tech Giga, and Kakardontosaurs. Also, I actually read the Zombie Wyvern costume. It is Valerian Reigns with a durability of 7, which the durability affects the effectiveness of the Reigns. So basically, it's crazy good. So I'm very happy with that. But yeah, so Gigas kind of spawn fairly frequently on here. And with our boosted spawns, usually there's about 3 on the map at a given time. So hopefully we can do this. If we can get our own Giga, like a bred and imprinted one, it'll make this a lot easier because then we can actually cull Gigas, you know, and like actually not check spawns, but force respawns more easily than we could normally, where we have to try and figure out a way to kill them with whatever we've got. Gigas have a lot of base health and do a lot of damage. Like, they have a bleed that does, I believe it's 10% of your creature's maximum health over 5 seconds, on top of just dealing a fuckload of damage. Like, since our Spinos don't have good saddles yet, I still have yet to find a good blueprint. It means that they take, like, 200 to 400 damage whenever they, like, actively get into a fight with a Giga. And on top of the bleed, with the bleed on top of that, and then they have 80,000 health just in the wild naturally. It becomes a very difficult thing. So this is one of the spawn points, which is why we're checking around here. Also, there's another thing. It looks like there's not one here, so that means it's either across the bay or up in the Arctic. But there's another reason we're over here too, and that is over here. So this is a nice little cave too that I really like on this map because we can actually bring our flyer in here. So let's pick up Nightshade and switch to Charlemagne. Did I bring Charlemagne? Yes. And we can actually fly through here, and it's got 3 drops, 1 red, 1 yellow, and 1 blue, and they respawn after you pick them up. So it is super good, and this is something you can actually do on official. So I'm very excited about this because we have the potential to farm out some stuff. We keep getting the same kind of blueprints though, which is rather tragic. But yeah, guys, I'm going to pick up these drops, and then we're going to go back out and check the other Giga spawns. And yeah, hopefully we can find something. So I'll catch you in a bit. You know, that's both super good and super late. So that's like a super good blueprint to have. And like, I'm very excited about that. But then I picked this one up just from drops. This is 254 weapon damage. Ascendant one. Like, I really wish this had been a blueprint. Because there's no way we're going to crafting skill this high enough to compete with this. But it's cool to have one in case something happens and we lose the rifle. So let's head on over to this other area. This one's really easy to spot because of the ruins. And Gigas tend to spawn, like, either on this, like, fieldy area on the hill around here. Sometimes they drift a little down and kind of, like, up and over the mountain. There's a Paleo Giga. Okay. And that's a... Wait, that's a female, too, right? Where is the one Evo? Oh, cool! Oh, shit! So the reason why I didn't show this one off is we tamed this one on the center, A, and, we fucked it up. B, its taming effectiveness is 70.9% because of how you have to, tame them. And we'll get into that. So, okay. Let's get ready to do this then, because this is fitting that we start with the most interesting one, I have to say. So, normal Gigas, we trap them and trank them. Carcharodontosaurs, I believe I've talked about before, where we... Oh, I don't want this one. This is that's a breeder. Well, Carcharodontosaurs, I believe I've talked about where it's... Oh, what is it? We drag them a corpse and passively tame them that way. And these Gigas, we fight, which is why we have all these Spinos. I'm hoping I have enough of them. There's no real point in putting points into your health, it's just going straight into melee. So, let's put these guys here. I hope this works in the way I'm thinking, because we're definitely going to go through Spinos, unfortunately. There is no way around it. It is a touch unfortunate, but let's put them there. Let's hop on this one. Let's make sure they're on passive, and let's level you. Alright, and there we go. So let's cross our fingers that this works. Oh, that Giga's getting pretty far away. So, for the Evo Giga, or the Paleo Giga, however you want to refer to it, it's part of Paleo Ark, so that's why I call it the Paleo Giga, even though it's technically called the Evo Giga. You need to have a Giga Heart, which is a trophy from killing a Giga in your inventory. And get near it, it actually should be doing the animation, kind of. Something's up with it. I'm not sure what's wrong with this one. He seems a bit on the special. She seems a bit on the special side. Nope. I think she's looking. Yeah. So they'll like sniff the air and start kind of like trying to find us. And as you see, they take the heart, and I'm going to go a little further up the hill so I can potentially run to the Spinos. For when the death comes, I guess is the best word. And now we fight. So what you want to do is get the Giga to attack as much as possible. Hopefully we can force out its special stance, because it has two different modes. It's got this standard one that's in now. There's the second one. So when it glows like that and roars, it enters like essentially an adrenaline mode, and you want it to do that stop attack there, because every attack it does builds up torpor in the Giga. So the more you can get it to do that stomp in particular, because that builds up the most torpor, the better. Okay, and at this point, what we gotta do is abandon that Spino. Please run. My shift key's getting stuck. No. No, get away from the other Spinos. The plan's backfiring. So now we have to figure out how to spin this thing around at this point too. Okay, sweet. We're getting into adrenaline mode again. So let's pull you down this way and try and get you to put your face... Okay, there we go. For another point too, if you can get it to just like blindly attack and like not hit you, perfect. And there it goes. Did we hit it? Fantastic. I don't know if this is a bug. I'm assuming not, because I consistently have this happen. But with the Evo Gigas, they just run out of food. So as you see, it's losing a ton of torpor very fast. Gigas drain torpor exceptionally rapidly. You need narcotic, and you need a lot of it whenever you tame them. But there we go. For some reason, every Evo Giga I've ever tamed, like I said, just loses all of its food upon like being knocked unconscious. So it's great because it makes it an instant tame. So sweet, we only lost one Spino for that. I'm okay with that. How much did that? This guy got bit like once. Look how much damage that does. It's crazy. But okay, let's pick these fellas up and let's check out that Evo Giga. Where are you? There you are. 28 stamina, 24 melee, 25 weight. It's pretty decent. Its health is terrible. That's unfortunate because the Evo Gigas actually can be brought into boss arenas. So I would really like some good ones of those. Plus, they're just super fun. So, yeah. All right, let's head out to the Arctic and take a look at the spawns out there and see what's going on and go from there. So, guys, we're up here in the Arctic section, and as you can see behind me, there actually is a Carcharodontosaur down there. Now, unfortunately, I'm going to have to go back to our little makeshift base and do a couple things before we can, like, really tame him efficiently. There is just a normal Giga for people who are interested in what the normal Giga looks like. That is it right there. But there's also a 112 Paleo Giga. So I'm very excited about that one. I'm actually super stoked because the one that we messed up was actually our male. So hopefully we can get this fella tamed. Unfortunately, with the Valguero expansion mod that we have in, there's now death worms, as you can kind of see. So that's going to make this a touch on the obnoxious side. And then we also have to get that Giga over here, like where we are. And after that, then we have to fight it where there's not rock golems, which is also a tall ask, in all honesty. So let's get some Spinos out. And yeah, I don't know if I'm going to record this section. Like, well, obviously I'm recording this section. Well, we might as well record the fight, right? Like, it's pretty interesting. It's kind of cool, at least. So let's clear out some of these fellas so there's less for it to aggro onto. It's not us, though. It's probably going to, like, stay mostly on us because, you know, it's going to challenge us because we have the heart. So let's put you there. Let's put you next to it, and let's go get that Giga down here, hopefully. Am I close enough to piss you off? What are you looking at? Hello? What are you interested in there, buddy? Because I don't think you're interested in me quite yet. Are you interested in me? You didn't do, like, the sniffing animation. Yep, okay, nope. We're big mad. Yeah, we're big mad. Alright, come over here, bud. Hopefully we can get, like... I would like a good melee stat and a good health stat for these fellas. Because like I was talking about, they are, like, capable of going into the actual boss arenas. And there's definitely a lot I want to do with this. And oh, that is a lot more damage. Granted, its damage does scale up quite a substantial amount. Okay. Please, shift key. We are... Okay. I thought we were dead there, in all honesty. I'm hoping this Spino can carry us the rest of the way, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to fully switch to the other Spino. Like, I very well could just die doing it. Okay, yep, roar. Kind of getting back into the swing of this, because I used to tame these guys fairly frequently. And, like, I really... There it is. Okay, fantastic. So it's only a couple cycles. It's not too bad. I used to tame them fairly frequently, and acros make this super easy. I really wish I had gotten acros. Now, I'm not sure if that's good. It's good health, I'm gonna be honest. But at least we've got 2 perfect tame Paleo Gigas. That's, like, the biggest thing that I'm happy about. All my armor is broken. Okay, its health is definitely better. So, alright, what I have to do now is go back to our little base, and I have to breed stuff for this Carcharodontosaur, and probably fix my gear. That probably is a good idea. So, let's go do that. Alright, guys, so we should be ready to do it this time, hopefully. I don't really enjoy where this Carcharodontosaur has meandered to, but it is what it is. So I have bred out a handful of baby Spinos, and what we can do is actually, there they go. Once they flop like that, we can actually drag the body. So this means that we can feed it something that's a higher drag weight than what we would normally, oh jeez, I'm stuck in it, normally be able to feed it. So with some luck, it will eat that baby Spino, and we should be good to go. Yeah, there we go. So when it's yellow like that, that means it's ready. So we can hop on this fella, and let's bring them over this way, so they're kind of away from other stuff. Now, this is where the Diplodocus that we have come in. So I haven't actually tested this. I've just kind of gone off of what I've seen from other people. And if we unclaim, and then we should be able to, to attack it with the Carcharodontosaur like this, and this should give us taming percentage. And this will be free because we actually lose percentage from taking damage, much like, you know, you would normally if you were to attack whatever you're, you know, say, trying to tame. So, if we can do it safely, that's, like, super good for us. I'm just not sure how many Diplodocus it's gonna take to really do this. Yeah, I definitely am probably going to need a few more than I've got on me. So, let's hop off. How many do I have? Yeah, that's kind of an unfortunate. Whoa, 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 buddy, buddy, buddy. No, no, no. Where are you going? No, dude, no, bad Carcharodontosaur, no mammoths. Yeah, as you see there, we just lost 15% taming effectiveness from that because of his little episode. So what we're going to do, in the meantime, is just place some gates around him so that way you do not move on us. And this is also usually a pretty good move to do for taming Carcharodontosaurs, because this way we can kind of just keep them safe while we feed them creatures. So hopefully this will be fine. Let's do maybe like, please just fit. Thank you. Let's do like that. And I think our gun can also, if we shoot them once, and I think we can just unclaim them. If I'm remembering right, at least. Okay, no, so I'm going to have to manually go through and unclaim them. So that's annoying. So let's do that really quick. Meanwhile, they're just going to town on them. And we should be able to hit basically all of them. And this should... Okay. Yeah, I figured this taming method was going to be a lot easier. I did not realize how many Diplodocus this is going to take, though. So this is a good thing to have awareness of, I guess is the right word. Because I actually brought out a bunch of them, but I just didn't know how many it was going to take. So, okay. I can give it like 2 more, or I can leave it trapped here like this. So I think what we'll do is, well, no, we're actually kind of in a really crappy spot now. Because with the way the Carcharodontosaurs work taming-wise, is if you don't fully get their blood meter all the way up, which is essentially what you're trying to do, either you're trying to fully tame it, or get it so that its blood meter is basically full, because it has like a special blood meter, which we'll talk more about once it's like actually tamed, when we can show it off more. It will lose a bunch of taming effectiveness once it diverts back to being wild. So we are going to unfortunately have to just do this. So yeah, let's unclaim all these Diplodocus, take care of this, and then we'll try and finish it off as best as we can. Okay, well that gave us like a really good chunk, and the biggest thing is the blood meter. You can kind of see it there next to my hotbar. As you see, we're up to 44. It caps out at 100, and the more damage, not the more damage, it's the wrong word. It is the right word, but it's not the right word I'm looking for right now. The higher the blood meter is, the more damage we deal. So that's why we're up to dealing about 700 damage. So we actually should be pretty good to pick a fight with most of these things and actually come out on top without taking a lot of damage. That is the only downside of the Paleo Carcharodontosaur compared to the vanilla Carcharodontosaur, is the damage is definitely lower, as well as their base health, because, again, like the Evo Giga, these guys can be brought into boss arenas. And you definitely will see that, because we'll definitely do a lot of stuff with them, because I'm very excited about that. I love the model of the Carcharodontosaur and the noises and its effects, so I'm super stoked for breeding out some good ones of these and actually being able to use them for boss arenas. So we're just going to murder our way on through here and try and get its blood meter up and potentially get it tamed. I don't think we're going to get it fully tamed. That's the downside of this. Now, one of the other things, too, that's worth making a mention of is that timer up on the top. that is the time that we actually have to be able to ride the Carcharodontosaur, after which it will buck us off and go back to being wild. So we do have to keep that in mind while we're also trying to do this all. So you have 10 minutes in total when you start riding it before you get thrown off. Okay, this is actually perfect. It's at 95, 96 on its bloodlust meter, and it, like I was saying, it caps at 100. So what we're going to do is, once again, box it in, and that way we can feed it a Spino, I think, is probably a good option, a Spino or two, and then we can just, I'm on structure pickup, bop, 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 and then hopefully it will fully go over. I believe that's the right word. Oh, and now it's wild again. So I want you two. And we have to just break the aggro now. Let's see, did we... Okay, we only lost a little bit because of our little fluffle kerfluffle. So, definitely noted that we will need more Diplos for this to fully work. So, that's good to know. I probably shouldn't have killed all of my Diplos. Maybe we'll just tame, like, some Diplos quick while we're over here and breed out some more. Thankfully, we brought over that setup. Or maybe I'll just deal with this more once we're back on, what's our home map center? Yeah, because, honestly, that's fine. Honestly, it's not a big deal. Wait, what's it going for? Uh-oh. I hope it's not, like, actually picking a... Fuck you, dude! I'm hoping that he didn't, like, just pick a fight. Oh, you hate to see it. Yeah. I mean, I fucked this up myself by not bringing more Diplos and not testing this beforehand. This is why I tried to test some stuff before we actually do things. So, that's on me. It's fine, though. I'll probably end up taming a bunch of them. But yeah, as I was, like, trying to say before that death worm and stuff happened, with the Carcharodontosaur, once we have our own bred and leveled Giga, killing all wild ones will be a lot easier. So we'll actually be able to farm out, you know, these fellas on center once we go home. So I'm not super worried. So come here, buddy. You want this nice, juicy child? Juicy child. So you do have to be riding them for it to, like, really count, I want to say is the right word. Because, like, I've had them kill things while I'm not on them, and it hasn't counted before. So, something to know. Okay, Spinos actually seem relatively effective. Like, we got, like, 6% from that. So that's something also, I guess, to bear in mind. Maybe we can just, like, tame more of them with Spinos. So let's just keep cycling them, get the bloodlust up a little bit, and then go after some things and finish this all up. Hey, there we go. I hate that it does that, though. Like, once you actually tame them. But, sweet, we've got ourselves a Carcharodontosaur now. Very excited about that. So let's hop on you, and let's pick you up and take a look at those stats. Unfortunately, we did, like I said, we did mess it up, so it's a tough scene out here, but, you know, it's still decent, honestly. 28 health, 28 weight is not the worst. As you can see, its base stats definitely show a different creature than, like, say, this Giga, you know, where it's, like, very similar stats. You know, 26 points in the health on this is 18,000, which would be the same for a normal Carcharodontosaur, whereas 28 points on this one is 6,000. Just shows that power difference. So, guys, what we're going to do now is I would still like to get a normal Giga, like, recorded. So, we'll try and get a Tech Giga to spawn. In the meantime, while we're working on that, we're going to level up? Yeah, raise and level up our baby Giga that I've bred out. So, I'm going to bring you back for that once we head on over to our other area. So, yeah, I'll just catch you over there. Alright, guys. So, it is a good bit later. And I've also been checking over the footage, and the footage is starting to run a little long. So, can I please turn? There we go. Thank you. I'm thinking what we'll do instead of like trying to hunt around for a tech Giga, because it's kind of not happening, and it's probably going to take me a good bit to actually get one. I don't really want to just tame one to tame one. I'd rather get like a good one, and we need it specifically a female. I figure what we'll do instead is use our new bred out Giga, which one? It's this one here. And there's actually a 108 Paleo Giga. So why don't we use our Giga to try and tame up this other Giga and see how this goes. I'm definitely a bit nervous. I'm really hoping our saddle can kind of carry us. I used the upgrade station. That was a big part of why I put it in, is for the Paleo Giga specifically. Because I'm pretty sure to get the saddle, you need to kill an Alpha Evolved Rex, which are super, super rare, and it's not even a guaranteed drop. So, I'm sorry if this bothers some people. At the end of the day, we are playing the series for fun, you know, and hunting for, like, such a rare drop, you know, is not fun to me. Are we gammaed up? We are. It's just dark. But let's see how this goes. Is this first one? Okay. Because there's actually... Oh, hello. Oh, Jesus, that death worm got launched. Now, hopefully this goes... What is happening? Hopefully this goes well. The biggest thing I'm hoping that we can lean on is our innate passive healing bonus that we have from entering the... I guess it's an adrenaline mode. We might as well just... Oh, it's... Oh, he got next to the other Giga. That's not good. How do we handle this? Because... Nope. I don't know if I can handle two at once. Oh, and this is why we have the secondary attack. Forget, we also haven't really talked about what the Giga can do. So it's got, you know, just a standard bite, which is always fun. And it's got, like, an alt attack where if you aim to the side, it does, like, this tail swing, which has a lot of knockback and can, oh, what's the right word? It'll hit things, like, around your feet, which is great when you're trying to clear things like that wolf was, that where it's just, like, on our feet, you know? Where it's, like, a big issue, but we can't really hit it. It's a big problem I have with Rexes in particular, is how small their hitbox is. I really don't feel like fighting you, Mr. Rock Golem. I can fight you, I would rather choose not to. So let's just try and zip past him. Maybe we can just pull the 108 Giga. I don't know if they're going to let me actually get past them. They seem to be very determined to fight us. Let's try and get up here and see. They're just... What are they doing? Please go away, Mr. Deathworm. Please go away. Is there a... That Deathworm got some distance. Do we just fight both of them at once? They're not going to mate boost each other, so maybe we just do it. It's going to take 2 hearts, which is fine because we'll get a return on that. Yeah, you know what? Worst case, we just die and we have to breed out another Giga, which will suck, but, you know, it is what it is, so. Plus, the other Giga should pass out, actually, much faster than the other one because it is a lower level. So, oh, maybe we can... Oh, it's the 76 that's coming over first, apparently. I really don't know what they're doing over there. Oh, he's taking the heart. So I guess this is going to be a good test and see how this goes. Come here, bitch. I mean, he's only hitting for like 100, which is actually like quite an improvement for us. And there we go. We're already in the adrenaline. Thankfully, the bleed counts towards pushing us into the adrenaline state, and then the spike up in damage that we get from the stomps should hopefully carry us the rest of the way there. Oh, your stomps hurt a lot, actually. Not as much as mine do to you, but you know what? This is so ridiculous. Oh, yep, that happens sometimes where they just go flying like that. And apparently we're defecating. Alright, please just pass out so I can just finish you off. Oh, the other Giga. The vanilla Giga is coming down. Oh, jeez. Please turn me around. There we go. Now we can actually fight you. Again. Alright, sweet. How is our health looking? Like, we only have 20,000 health. We're only down 3,000 health, which is quite a big difference from, like, the Spinos. Like, can you imagine what it would be like trying to maintain a combat with this thing, like, with the Spinosaurs? This guy actually should also pass out here very soon, if I'm right. At least if I'm remembering this right. Yep, there he goes. So now we can just kill him. So let's give you a very quick murder while we actually get to heal from our passive mode, which I actually probably can, if I hit the right key, I can show, can see how we're, like, slow. We're out of it now, so we're not taking up nearly as much, which is an unfortunate thing. Well, you know. We actually are quite healthy. I think we can fight the other Giga. Oh, yeah, I forgot you guys do this still. He's still unconscious. There we go. Oh, you don't get a heart if you kill them, if you knock them out like that. Oh, sweet, and we got 9 levels. That's super good. Now, we could heal this 3,000 damage, but I think we're fine, actually. So let's pick a fight with you and try and tame you. Yep, Giga Heart removed. Come fight me! I love the sounds of this are one of my favorite things. It's like how much I love the noises of the Acro. Oh, you actually are dealing less damage than the 72. This should be pretty easy. Yeah, if we're pushing you into adrenaline mode before you're pushing me into it, that's a good sign for taming. Now, I just have to try and remember it's 2 cycles and, like, 2 stomps on the second cycle, if I'm remembering right. Oh, trying to shove me away. Is there really a reason for me to stomp? Not while he's already in the mode, I suppose. So let's just chew you really quick. Oh, now you're starting to hurt quite a bit. You hit me with a knockback, I'm sorry. We are taking quite a bit more damage this time around, though, from the just Giga in general, which is a touch unfortunate. This death worm is annoying me. Okay, adrenaline mode, fantastic. And he should actually force us into adrenaline mode again, which is good for us just for that passive heal. You actually can see how fast we're ticking up there, which is super good. Sweet, and he's out. Fantastic. All right, well, let's just slap that kibble right on in you. Get you all tamed up. Where is my kibble? There it is. And sweet, and how's your health looking? Yeah, like, we only lost 2,000 health fighting a Giga. That's super good. This is why I really wanted them, because it's going to make doing this stuff a lot easier. That was also, like, fairly quick. How did the second one come out? It was a male, right? Ooh, 28 health. Yo, that's really good. Wow, that's so much more health than, like, we bred out with. Like, we bred with the 11,000. It's fucking 4,000 more than what we've already got. Oh, hold on. Sauerkraut has arrived. Okay, I think Sauerkraut's chilling. So why don't we... I really want to kill this guy, because I want to get new spawns in here. So let's pick a fight with him. I think we can do it. Honestly, like, I'm pretty confident in our abilities. So let's go. Come, imposter. Fight me. I will kill you and harvest your heart. And use it to... Oh, yeah, you kidding me for 72s? It's literally the bleed that we've got to worry about. And honestly, with how much we heal during adrenaline mode, like, we're going uphill. Even with the bleed on us, I think we're going uphill, which is really good. Still, it's honestly pretty funny how even sometimes vanilla Gigas can still cause an issue. I think it's like a bug sometimes with how the bleeding can work. I'm not 100% sure. I have had times, though, where I'm using, like, my Paleo Giga, and it just drops dead while fighting a normal Giga. It's very weird. We're definitely looking like we're good. I think we're actually gaining health while doing this, so... Oh, yeah, and he's already getting bloody. Oh, we're out of adrenaline mode. Honestly, if we're gaining health from this, I'm gonna laugh. We basically are. Shows how busted the heal mode is on the Giga. And then with, like, the one thing, I haven't actually mentioned it yet, but you guys might have noticed how our damage keeps ramping up as we're attacking. And that's just because, like, the more we attack the same target, the more damage we stack up on that target. Yeah, I mean, damn, we fought a fucking wild Giga and came out with more health than we went in with. That just shows how busted and great these guys are. Sauerkraut is attacking the microphone. Well, he's not really attacking it as much as he's flopping into it because he wants attention. So, guys, I think that will wrap up this episode for today. I'm super happy with this. I'm so excited to have these fellas again. I'm definitely going to be trying to get some really good stats together because Giga breeding takes a while. I'm actually probably going to have to adjust the server settings when we do it because, like, the Spinos are a great example. The way I have my server set up, it was about 5 minutes for the Spinos to fully grow up and 15 seconds-ish for the eggs to hatch. Gigas, it's 3 minutes for the eggs to hatch and 12 minutes for them to fully grow up, which is kind of a while, especially when we want to stack a lot of mutations on these fellas. Like, these might be ones that we actually go the full distance with. So I'm very excited for it, though, all around, no matter which way we go. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. And yeah, I hope to catch you all in the next one. Until then, peace.